Welcome back to another episode of Playing Every Golf Course in Essex. And today we're at Orsett Golf Club, one of the most prestigious courses in the county and a venue that has hosted countless amateur and professional events over the years. Let's see what it's all about. But before we get stuck into the golf, we've got to check out the food. Now, it was a pretty hot day, so I went a little rogue. Instead of the usual fry-up or club sandwich, I opted for a prawn salad. It was very nice, but I'll be honest, it might have been a bit of a shock to the system compared to my usual fuel. And who knows, maybe that played a part in my score later on. Now, on to the course itself. Now, Orsett is a traditional members golf club and it has the classic feel from the moment you arrive. The layout is a par 72, measuring just under 6,700 yards from the back tees. And it's well known for being a proper test of golf, especially if the wind gets up across the open fairways. The opening stretch eases you in nicely, but don't be fooled. The bunkering here is clever and you really have to think your way round. The course is aligned with plenty of things to trip you up, from those well-placed bunkers to the scary-looking heather and gorse bushes framing the fairways. I was even told if you go too wayward on certain holes, you might run into a snake or two, as if making double bogey wasn't painful enough already. Orsett Golf Club also utilises multiple starting holes for a casual play, including from the 1st, the 6th, and the 14th. I think for competitions, the starting holes might be 1st and 7th holes, but this flexible approach is possible because the club does not have a formal tee time booking system. Orsett is also one of the few courses in the county that sits on a sand-based surface, which makes it extremely playable all year round. The course itself is a hybrid of a woodland design with heathland features, and it boasts some stunning holes. The 6th and the 12th in particular stand out as two of my favourites I've played anywhere in Essex. Condition-wise, look, it is right up there. Look, the fairways were lush. They've got the irrigation system in place. The rough, punishing but fair, and the tee boxes were spot on, flat, well cut, and a joy to hit from. And as for the greens, look, they were rolling brilliantly. In fact, they're probably rolling a bit too well for my ability. When it comes to cost, around here is £80 for visitors, and that is Monday to Friday only. If you've got a county card, it drops slightly to around £65, but the real value comes if you know a member. Then you can get invited to play over around here for £30 to £35 any day of the week. Even though £80 is at the higher end of green fees in Essex, I still think it's a fair price to play a course of this quality and one of the top ranked in the county. Just remember, if you are a guest, shirts tucked in at all times, and if you're in shorts, long white socks only, no ankle socks, no funky colours. A big thanks to Jim from the greenkeeping team who invited us. The work they do here is outstanding, even if he could have left us a few easier pin positions for a birdie dance. But look, between the three of us, not a single putt dropped all day. And a shout out to Dal, Jim's business partner in Soft Lemons Golf Clothing, who joined us, grabbed some pics and proved to be the best golf ball finder I've ever seen. I end up with a score of 91, a mix of tough layout and my golf showing its true colours. Maybe I really did need something greasier than a prawn salad to keep me going. But let me know in the comments if you've played Orsett before. And also, as always, let me know where you want me to play next. See you soon.